Welcome. This is Sal Sothea. Let us understand together how to meet grief with care and wisdom. If today you feel especially fragile, please know you may pause this talk at any time and return when you feel ready. Find a comfortable posture, sitting or lying. Settle your shoulders, and if it feels safe, soften your gaze or close your eyes. Breathe in slowly and breathe out. In this talk, we will name grief gently, learn 3 simple practices you can try, and share a short guided sitting to help you be with what is here. Listen closely to this. You are not alone.
Why learn to sit with grief? In the Buddhist teaching, suffering is not a problem to fix quickly, but a condition to understand. When grief arrives after loss, change, or separation, it can feel heavy, confusing, even frightening. Many of us want to rush away from that hurt. Yet avoiding pain often makes it steadier, like pushing down on a simmering pot. Today, we learn how steady attention, warmth, and small practices can hold sorrow so it changes shape rather than breaking us. This matters because grief is part of being human. Learning to meet it skillfully brings real inner freedom and compassion for ourselves and others.
Now, a short story, a sutta-inspired image with a Khmer touch. Long ago, a thoughtful villager carried a clay jar of water across a narrow bridge. Halfway across, the jar slipped. The villager caught it, and the jar cracked. Water trickled out, and the villager felt a sharp sadness for the loss of the jar and the water. Nearby, a wise monk sat quietly and said, "Look at the water that stays, what the jar can still hold, and how the earth receives what falls." The villager was not told to stop feeling sorrow. Instead, the monk helped name it. There is a loss, there is pain, and there is still room to carry what remains. In Cambodian tradition, we often tend the heart like tending the land. We clear, we water, we remember. This image reminds us, impermanence is real, and remembering is kind.
Let us look at 3 core teachings that guide our way when grief visits: impermanence, non-clinging, and compassion. First, impermanence. Everything that comes into our life changes. The Buddha used simple images, a river, a lamp, to show how nothing stays the same. When we see impermanence clearly, grief becomes a natural response to change, not something that must be hidden. This clarity does not make the heart cold. It invites honesty about what we lost.
Second, non-clinging. Non-clinging is often misunderstood as indifference. This is not so. Non-clinging means holding what we love with an open hand rather than squeezing it until it breaks. We remember warmly, we care deeply, and yet we allow life to move through us. In practice, this means we can honor a person or a moment without demanding that it be exactly as it was. This gentle letting is a balm, not a dismissal. Third, compassion. Compassion for yourself and for others. When pain arises, a soft voice inside can say, "I see you. May you be safe. May you be cared for." The Buddha taught that compassion is not weak, it is brave. It opens the heart to the full truth of loss, and it invites us to act with kindness toward ourselves, our family, and our community.
Now I will teach 3 practical steps you can use again and again. These are simple, realistic, and kind. First, name the feeling without judgment. When grief arises, say quietly to yourself, "This is grief. This is sorrow." Naming helps you stop being overwhelmed by unnamed pain. It is like turning on a small light so you can see where you are standing.
Second, return to the breath as an anchor. Your breath is always present. When emotions surge, try a few mindful breaths. Breathe in, notice the in-breath. Breathe out, notice the out-breath. If it helps, count silently. 1 for in, 1 for out, up to 5. Then come back to noticing. The breath does not take the grief away.
It simply gives your body a steady point to rest in the storm.
Third, a simple ritual of mindful remembrance. Ritual does not need to be grand. Light a candle in the evening, place a flower on the altar, or speak a short memory out loud. You might say a few words. I remember your kindness. I honor you. Or write a short note and fold it with care. This ritual connects you to community and to the continuity of love. It holds grief within meaning.
If you are willing, let us do a short guided sitting now. You may sit or lie down. Keep your eyes softly lowered or closed if that feels safe. Rest your hands where it is comfortable. Begin by taking 3 slow breaths together with me. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, notice any sensation in the body, tightness, warmth, a heaviness in the chest, and simply name it silently. If you notice a thought saying you should be different, let that thought pass like a cloud. Return to the breathing. Breathe in, know you are breathing in. Breathe out, know you are breathing out. If strong emotions arise, imagine placing them on a leaf and letting the leaf float down a gentle stream. You do not have to make anything disappear. You are learning to hold. For a moment, offer yourself a phrase of kindness. May I be safe. May I be kind to this pain. May I allow myself to grieve. Stay here for a few breaths, listening to the body. When you are ready, deepen the breath, wiggle the fingers and toes, and bring gentle movement back into the body. Open your eyes when it feels right.
How can we support others who grieve? First, be present. Listening without rushing to fix is one of the greatest gifts. Offer simple, practical help, a meal, a walk, help with small tasks. Use gentle questions. Do you want company? Would you like to talk? Or sit quietly? Respect cultural rituals and family practices. In Cambodian tradition, community gatherings, shared chanting, and offerings often bring comfort. Remind those who grieve that remembering is not forgetting, and that small acts of care keep love alive.
When should someone seek additional help? If grief feels unbearable for a long time, if daily functioning is severely impaired, or if there are thoughts of harming oneself, please reach for support. Speak with trusted friends, your local sangha, or a counselor. If you are in immediate danger, contact emergency services right away. Grief may be long, and asking for help is a wise, brave step. It is not a sign of weakness.
To summarize, today we practiced 3 ways to meet grief. 1. Name the feeling so it doesn't overwhelm you. 2. Return to the breath as an anchor in the body. 3. Use a simple ritual of remembrance to hold love and loss together. If you remember only one thing, let it be this: show yourself tenderness. Little practices, repeated, bring steady care.
May you be held by kindness. May you allow the heart to move and to heal, step by step. If this teaching was useful, share it with someone who may need gentle care. Subscribe to Sal Sothia to receive more Dharma talks like this one, so we may walk the path together. Thank you for practicing with me. May you be well. May you be peaceful. May you be free from suffering.